Hello, 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 you beautiful souls. So today's video is going to be on receiving, and I've been meaning to make this video just because I realized this for myself on my journey on how much of my life that I wasn't in receiving mode, and it's something that you don't know. And before I awakened, you read these things online and they tell you, this is what receiving mode is. Receiving as the divine feminine, wait for someone to open up the door for you, or wait for someone else to do something, or, that is receiving mode. But on this soul journey, receiving is something that is very, very, very different. It's an energetic receiving from your own soul. It's an energetic receiving to everything and every possibility out there for you on your soul's journey. It's receiving everything that your soul has in store for you: love, peace, joy, abundance, and so much more. That is receiving mode. And so I wanted to ask you in this video, are you able to receive? Now, my name is Cheyenne, and I am an Ascension Guide as well as the author of the Sacred Soul Codex. I do soul alignment, and if you're not sure what soul alignment is, I do have a video on that. I can link below on what the soul is and what is soul alignment, what is this whole soul thing. But basically, that is what I help guide my students into their souls on their ascension journey, on their soul journey. And one thing that really prevents a lot of people from even embarking on this, or coming to a guide or a guru, or even seeing things on a deeper scale as to what they actually are on an energetic level, is their ability to receive. And I understand, because in our world, it's a very physical looking thing, receiving from someone else, or, receiving a gift. But this is energetically receiving. This is being open-minded. This is opening yourself up to something that you probably have never seen in your life. You don't know anyone else in your life that's even embarking on this soul journey, It's opening yourself up to something that is so it's normal, it's natural, but seems so taboo in our world. And many people, they are not able to receive from their soul, or even want to go towards a guide or go towards someone else for help on their journey, simply because they are just not in receiving mode. And that is okay. Everyone is where they need to be on their journey. But I will say that the soul's energy is a receiving energy, and once you seep into that energy, it feels beautiful, it feels magical, right? But part of being able to receive also is going to a trusted guide, going to someone who actually knows about the soul alignment process, who understands the energy behind this, so that they can see your own fear-based energy and help you to align that back into your soul's energy. Because it's a very tricky and sneaky energy, and not everyone has the ability to do this. I'm just gonna say it, most people out there are full of shit. They don't know about what the soul is, they don't understand what they're doing, and unfortunately they are harming other people and themselves on their own journeys, because they don't resonate and understand the point of the soul's journey yet. But they believe that they do, and so they go out and perpetuate certain beliefs that keep people looping in circles. But luckily, if your soul brought you here, then you will only get truth here, things that will actually help you align closer to your soul. But yeah, being able to receive is so important on this journey. And so I ask you again, are you able to receive? Are you able to love yourself enough to receive? Are you able to receive? And there's many people that I've met that already believe that they're already in soul, or they don't even want to hear what I'm saying, or they're just going to do things their own way. And I get it. Before awakening, I started a business. I was very much the person that did everything themselves. I didn't want to work in groups. I worked alone. I did very great on my own. I was always that person that just did things on my own. But when I found myself on this journey, I, tried again to do things on my own, try to figure it out, try to go through different clubs, identities, and friends and networks. And, I tried all that, but I just kept finding myself in the same loops. And it was something that I chose consciously to no longer ignore. And so I had to be put back from the driver's seat into something where I could trust someone else to help me on my journey. And through that, I was able to align to my soul so much quicker. Even though with my guide, some of those realizations that I had, I was starting to pick up on just through the journey. But you can just learn it like this if you have a trusted guide with you who can help you to align closer, who can see that fear-based energy for you and help you to point that out. And that was so transformational to me. And I can't thank my guide enough for everything that she did. So that's what I want to say is are you able to receive on this journey? Are you able to get out of the driver's seat for a little bit and sit back and learn? Are you able to love yourself enough to try something new that actually works? Are you able to receive? Energetically, are you able to receive? Are you done having it all figured out? Are you tired of trying to have it all figured out? Are you tired of believing that you have all the answers? Are you tired of thinking that you know everything? Are you tired of trying to do everything on your own? Are you ready to receive? That is key on this journey, is being able to receive. And once you're able to receive, you can come into alignment with your soul. You can have so many beautiful relationships, opportunities, the way that you can receive in many ways from many things in this universe. And the universe will surprise you for sure, but being in receiving mode makes things 100 times better. And it takes you out of that give and take, power struggle, egoic way of thinking. And I see that sometimes too with some people. They don't want to go to a guide, they don't want to trust a guide, and they're not at the place yet where they can see why they would want to do this. And I totally get it. I was also like that on my journey in the beginning when I had, the same guide that I trusted that actually helped me in the beginning of my journey. I didn't resonate with her. I didn't resonate with Sadhguru. I didn't resonate with any masters. I made a whole bunch of intuitive opinions about them. And I went to all the fluffy stuff, and I went to the people who fed my fear-based energy. And towards the progressing of my journey, when I saw that this was keeping me in loops, keeping me in circles, keeping me in places where I couldn't keep blaming the outside, right? I had to look at myself for a little bit. And then I actually took my guide's advice, and I started to see these things that were seemingly issues and problems and things happening in my life just go away. Just as I was aligning, they just fell away. And I started having these more magical things happening in my life. And I was like, wow, this is actually beautiful. And I could relate to people on a soul level. I could pick up my soul essence, other people's soul essence, just from going to a guide. And there's many masters that have surrendered to guides. Ram Dass, Jesus, Yogananda, Krishnamurti, because it's not like this transactional 3D thing that we have been taught. It's not a shameful thing. It's not a thing where you feel that, oh, well, I guess I'm just not good enough. I have to go to someone else to do this. This has nothing to do with the mind. It's all pure soul energy, and it's about being able to receive, loving yourself enough to receive. And even a part of having higher aligned experiences in your life is being in that receiving mode. Ram Dass, he spoke about why he surrendered to another master, and this master is just really in his receiving energy. He was really in his soul energy, and just, really childish and really playful, and really, he was trusting. And that's a receptive energy, to be able to trust the universe and be able to trust someone else, right? It's an open energy. It's a clear energy, but it's very open. And so through the soul alignment process, we guide you in many ways, but that's one of the ways that we guide you into your soul. So, are you able to receive yet? If not, that's okay. Like I said, many people, they believe that this is not something that they need to do, and they're just gonna go on, doing their own practices and meditating, which does not work towards aligning to your soul. Meditating, other spiritual practices, or I'm just gonna go out and make spiritual friends, or go into the woods, or I'm just gonna keep doing things my own way. I'm gonna keep doing things my own way. But the divine truth is not true for me and true for you. It's true for everyone. And your soul does not fuck up. So your soul doesn't care what you think. Your soul doesn't care what you believe. Your soul doesn't care what you believe will work. There is a divine truth that works 100% of the time. My soul alignment process that I teach. And when the time is ready, the soul will be open enough to receive. And that includes going to a guide that you can trust and that you can, grow with. It's a journey of learning about yourself and self-love. You can grow into who you truly are at the core. Right? Even some people that have copied me and they immediately say that they're soul guides, they're not in receptive energy, because someone in receptive energy would actually go to the guide to guide them into their souls. They would understand that this is a energetic thing, right? And they would also understand that this is something that they feel that they need to do rather than immediately going into the driver's seat. So just use your discernment again, guys, on picking your guide. And yeah, if you're not in receiving mode yet, if you just feel that's not something that I need for my journey, that's fine. But like I said, many other masters, they also went to guides, even though there is not a physical need to do so or a logical need to do so. Because once you get into that receiving energy, once you go deeper into your soul alignment, you realize that it's about the experience, your experience of yourself, your experience of that energy of oneness. And why not share that? That's what the soul wants to do. It just wants to experience oneness. That's all your soul wants. And no matter what you do, no matter what you believe, no matter how many things that you try, nothing else is going to get you there but the soul alignment process. Nothing else. It's divine truth. It's the only method that works 100% of the time. Anyone who does the soul alignment process can have their souls back if they follow the steps. And not many guys can promise that, because they just simply don't know. And this method that I teach is private, and it's not readily available simply because, like I said. But yeah, if you found this video, helpful, let me know. Are you able to receive? Are you able to receive? And maybe this video will help to serve as a reflection for you. And you can ask yourself, have I been in receiving mode? Am I able to receive? Am I limiting my experience? Am I limiting myself? Am I limiting my belief and views on things? Am I limiting myself? And really be honest with yourself about that, about what's holding you back from receiving, what's holding you back. And yeah, if you need further help and support on your journey, I have many links available to help you. I'm putting together a course at the moment for the soul alignment process that is more affordable long-term for people. I also offer one-on-one in-person sessions here in Thailand. And we can see if we are the right fit beforehand before we book that session, simply because it does work 100% of the time. However, not everyone is ready to receive. Not everyone is ready to do this process for themselves, and that's perfectly okay. But as a guide, I'm looking for open-minded individuals who are ready to stop spiraling, who have tried, pretty much everything out there, and they are ready to admit that they don't know, and they're actually ready to receive. All right. Goodbye, all you beautiful souls.